So if you've been here a little while, you could stretch out your legs or just reach your arms up, maybe a little side stretch, side to side, little twist. Just start with a couple big breaths, deeper than perhaps the rest of your day. Really filling up on full, maybe sigh it out. A couple more breaths like that. And then bring your hands to touch, rub your palms. Start to draw that energy inward. Start to feel the surface of your hands right to left. And the heat building in between. And a big breath in, pause your movement, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Pause on full, really fill up, and then let it go. Thumbs rest at your sternum, gentle pressure in your palms. And we'll breathe together. Inhale deep. Take another sip at the top, push your palms together and reach through the crown of your head. Through your nose, exhale. Squeezing all the air out bit by bit. At the bottom, relax your belly. And then inhale deep through the nose. Sip the air in, drop your shoulders and lift the spine upward. Exhale. Releasing all the breath and then soften. Listen. Inhale deep. Sip the air, push the palms together and reach through the crown of your head. Bring your gaze to the brow point, up and in between eyebrows. Keep your gaze there as you exhale. Pause on empty, hold your gaze. And a little faster, inhale to full. Exhale, empty. Continue. Complete breaths. Next time you inhale, hold it on full. Biggest breath so far, hold it in, feel the expansion from the inside of your rib cage, front to back, side to side, and the stillness within. And exhale. And let your breath be natural, simply notice how you feel. Tuning in together 3 times with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Full breath in and out before we chant. Inhale and exhale. And inhale to chant. Om Namo Guru Dev. Deep. Suspend your breath, push your palms together and listen to any sound. Let your breath go, release your hands. We'll take our time to stand and do a few warm-ups in standing. Making sure you have lots of room around you. We're going to do some twisting and making sure you're able to step nice and wide if you're on your mat. And you can face the long edge of your mat. And we'll actually bring our feet just to start a little bit wider than the shoulders, not much. And toes can point slightly out, nice and buoyant in our knees today. So we'll start with some gentle twisting. So inhaling to the left, right hand comes to your chest, gaze toward left shoulder, and exhale to the right, switch side. Left hand to chest, right arm reaches back. Good, inhaling left, exhaling right. Good, for me, for comfort in my knees, my opposite heel kind of lifts and turns. So noticing what helps your knees feel comfortable here and just making any adjustments. And you can start slow and gradually start to speed it up if you feel comfortable, ready. Taking special notice that your chin turns with you. Looking for a full rotation in our spine from the base to the crown of the head. Few more breaths. On your next inhale, pause at center, reach your arms up. And then exhale, sweep your hands down next to your hips. We'll do that just a few times. Inhale to sweep arms out and up. And exhale, out and down. Good, continue with your breath. And close your eyes as if you could feel the air around you in your palms. Noticing the temperature and texture of the air. Last big breath in. Reach your arms up, maybe a little back bend. And then exhale, dive forward, little bend in your knees. Maybe hands reach for the floor, they might touch. Bend in your knees to stand back up, reach your arms up, little back bend. Exhale as you fold forward, hinge at your hips, flat spine as much as you can. Continue at your pace. Noticing in this action that it's like a bow. You may hear call to mind something that you may be bowing toward, something we're grateful for, something we have reverence toward, and feel humble in front of. And take your last breath in to reach up and back. And exhale, sweep your arms down. Take a moment. Set your feet underneath you at a place that feels supportive for your frame. Taking a few breaths to just notice the stability of your feet, your weight even from left to right, front to back. And our last warm up here, Yogi March. So like we're taking a pledge, hands next to shoulders, thumb and forefinger can connect in Gyan Mudra. And settling the shoulders down, nice soft arms and elbows as we start here. Inhale to lift a knee and both arms up. Exhale, set everything back to center. Good, Yogi March, continue, opposite knee lifts and lowers. Inhale up, exhale down. And go at your pace today, but let that pace be something kind of charged. So it doesn't have to be even as fast as me, but what sort of makes your heart start to beat a little faster? Halfway there, name of the game here, how high can you get that knee? Last 10 seconds, if you're ready, really go for it. Quicken the breath, quicken the pace. Even out your sides and then inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands at your sides. Take a few breaths and notice your heartbeat. Take all the time you need, hands and knees. Any cushioning under the knees is welcome here. Beautiful. Whenever you arrive, tops of the feet can be down or toes curled under. Just depends on what's more comfortable for your kneecaps. As you inhale, you can drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down and gaze forward and up. Exhale to curl your tailbone first. Let that movement ripple up your spine and then release the crown of your head. Again, moving at your pace and with your breath. Almost halfway there. Again, if you would like to, you could speed it up or simply breathe even deeper and empty the breath even more. Fifteen more seconds. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up and back. Really gaze up like you're gazing through the crown of your head. Hold it. And exhale, sit hips to heels, child's pose. Allow your forehead to fully relax. And your breath to naturally slow at its own pace and rate. Take a nice deep inhale, filling the belly, the back. Hold it on full. And lion's breath out. Stick your tongue way out, big googly eyes as you exhale. Inhale through your nose. Lion's breath out. Tongue is out, eyes are wide. One more time. Natural breath as you walk your hands back under your shoulders and press up to find your seat. And we'll come into our Kriya. This is called Surya Kriya. Surya means sun. And so this process is to invite the healing energy of the sun into our bodies. So it's said to be good for boosting the immune system, fighting off anything that is going around. Just basically getting ourselves uplifted in an energetic sense. So the first part is a breath practice, and it's called right nostril breathing. So I don't mirror you in Kundalini, it's just a reminder. So it might look like I'm doing the opposite of you. Allow your right hand to rest, could be in Gyan Mudra if it's comfortable, and left hand raises. Good. The hand is fully open, and we're just using the left thumb to plug the left nostril, so right on the side of the nostril. Gentle pressure there. Chin is gently back, parallel with the collarbones, and chest is lifted and broad. And then inhaling powerfully through the right nostril, and exhaling powerfully through the right nostril. In and out, right side. Good. Continue. Find your rhythm, but make it strong. The sun energy is a powerful light. And when we shine a light on something, we expose it. So we're exposing whatever needs to be exposed in order to be purified, cleansed, and if needed, removed. Last minute here. Inhale deep. Hold the breath on full. Pull Mula Bandha, rectum, sex organs, and navel point. Pull up and in on those muscles and hold that contraction. Hold the breath. Release your left hand, release Mula Bandha, and exhale. Let your breath be natural. And let your attention be consumed with whatever is vibrating in your being. Before we transition to our next posture option to shake your legs out, and we'll come to Sat Kriya. So we'll use our mantra Sat Nam. Truth is my name, truth is my identity. And if it is comfortable, we'll sit in rock pose, which is on the heels. If not, you can stay right where you are in easy pose. Rock pose would be sitting on the heels. You could sandwich props, as most of us know, between hips and heels, or a block or two between the ankles to sit directly on. And wherever we are, we want to feel that we can sit up tall. Our spine is that Sushumna, that length of energy. We want it to be nice and straight. If there's any kink in that energy, like we're rounding forward or we're leaning forward, then the idea is that our energy won't flow in the natural way that it's meant to in these exercises. So nice and tall spine. And to remind ourselves, the Sat is a gentle contraction at the navel point, just below the belly button, about 1.5 inches. We'll pull that in as we chant Sat, and that gives us a bit of volume, almost like we're trying to get someone just on the other side of the wall to hear us. Not like we're shouting, but that we have some gumption. Sat. And then Nam, we relax the belly. Just breathe when you need to. Take some sips of air or pause to breathe. Interlace your fingers, except for the index finger, extend that one. You can cross the thumbs left over right for the feminine energy, and then reach that up and overhead. Good, as straight arms as you can get. Ideally, we point the fingers directly at the heavens. If that's uncomfortable for the shoulders, you can lean the arms forward and space a little bit. Good, again, nice and tall. Chin is parallel with collarbones. And take a big breath in. Cleansing exhale. Gaze at the brow point if you can hold it, and we'll inhale to chant. Sat Nam, 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 Sat Nam Sat, 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 Nam. Inhale deep. Reach up through your fingers and pull Mula Bandha, rectum, sex organs, navel point, squeeze. Gaze at the brow point, hold the breath, hold Mula Bandha. Powerfully exhale, release Mula Bandha. One more time, inhale deep. Reach up through your fingers, pull Mula Bandha, and imagine the energy floating up your spine from tailbone all the way to crown, and then through your fingers up toward the sky. When you need to, powerfully exhale and release your hands. Taking your moments to observe. If we're in rock pose, we'll come back to that comfortable seat. Stretching legs out for a few moments. And then spinal flex, grabbing ankles or shins anywhere that's comfortable. And then inhale to reach your chest forward. Exhale to round your back. Good, continue. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale, mentally chant Sat, and exhale Nam. Sat, Nam. Last 15 seconds. Charge it up if it's available. Inhale to center, spine is straight. Shoulders down, reach up through your crown. Soften your cheekbones, your eyebrows. Hold the breath. Exhale. Take your time. Our next pose will start in standing. Okay, frog pose. So reminding ourselves that we have this bit of a plie position with our feet. Heels may touch, but the toes are pointed out. And bending your knees enough to find the floor in front of you. You kind of turn a little bit. And if you have blocks and the earth feels pretty far away, you can set the hands on top of blocks. Good. For most of us, we're going to want to lift the heels. If this is aggravating in any way to your body, knees or feet, then just set them down. But see if you can keep your heels lifted off the earth the whole time. I find it kind of easier to connect my heels and push them into each other. Good. So our exhale will be to find that low squat, as low as is good in our body, and gaze forward. Our inhale will be to gaze at our knees, straight legs, keep the heels lifted if you can. Good. Continue at your pace. Inhaling to straight legs, exhale to squat. Good. Do 18 total. Keep your count. After 18, we'll come back to our seats. Take your time. Feels good to me to stretch my legs out after that. And take a few deep breaths. Our last couple of exercises for our meditation. Comfortable seat. This one's nice and simple, and we want to think about keeping the chest and shoulders relaxed, but also integrated, the straight spine, so that all we're moving is our neck. It's just called neck turns. So we inhale to the left, chin turns to left shoulder. Exhale, chin turns right. But just going to your comfortable full extent, not pushing anything, just finding the range of motion. Inhaling left and exhaling right. Inhale, mentally chant Sat. Exhale, Nam. Releasing your jaw as you continue to move. Inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. Take 2 more turns. And then relax your head at center. Noticing energy moving throughout your body in the form of sensation, attention, vibration. Our last posture before meditating. We'll grab our shoulders and lift your elbows as high as your shoulders. Good. We'll stay facing forward. So we're not going to come into the twist that normally accompanies this shape, but instead we'll side bend. And again, we'll inhale left and exhale right. So almost like we're trying to touch the earth, but we don't have to bend that far over. Just a nice gentle inhale to the left side and exhale to the right. Like a metronome. Nice and rhythmic, soothing. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Mentally vibrate. Inhale to straight. Shoulders down, elbows high. And exhale, relax. Scanning your body with open curiosity. Willing to accept whatever is present. And shake your legs out. If your back has been talking to you in the last few postures we've been seated, then you might add another cushion or blanket under your seat, under your sits bones, just to sit up a little higher. You can take that opportunity now to make any adjustments. And our meditation is for self-healing. So using the energy that we have cultivated or started to stir up inside to specifically energize our immune system. So we'll use Mula Bandha, which we typically sort of hold for just a few seconds and then release. So we'll be using actually Mula Bandha here through the duration of our few minutes of meditation. And that can feel tricky, and it may feel like you kind of lose it and get it back and sort of have that dance of those muscles contracting and releasing. And that's okay. No need to struggle with it. Do the best you can. The other insight I would have is Mula Bandha is actually a relatively subtle engagement of these muscles. So often when we're powerfully contracting them, we really can only do that for a few seconds. So try to contract these muscles and the lower belly just enough to feel that it's happening. Don't have to do it with all of your might. The only other points that we'll be doing is watching the flow of breath, sitting up nice and tall, and on the inhale, mentally chanting Sat, and on the exhale, mentally chanting Nam. Just to give us a point of focus. Hands can be in any comfortable meditative position. If you like Gyan Mudra, palms can be up or down. We're sitting up nice and tall. Start to close down your eyes and bring your gaze up and in to that brow point or intuition, directing some energy there. Good. Then begin to gently engage Mula Bandha, starting with the rectum and then the sex organs, and then draw that navel point below the belly button gently back. Good. See how much you need to hold here without overdoing it, without feeling like there's a lot of effort. And then keep that and begin to notice a deep inhale and exhale. Gazing at the brow point, keep Mula Bandha and inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. And continue. Gently pulling up and in on the root lock, Mula Bandha. Gently shepherding the gaze between your eyebrows. Inhale Sat. Exhale Nam. Continue. Last minute. Deep inhale. Slow exhale, releasing Mula Bandha, that effort. Pausing to allow. With as little effort as it takes, find your relaxation pose on your back. Make yourself comfortable. Letting all effort go. And awareness be open. Guided nowhere in particular. to guide awareness back to your body. As your breath grows, create movements in fingers and toes, ankles, wrists, soft movement of the neck and jaw. And allow that to get bigger in the great stretch. And curling knees into chest to rock side to side. And palms to touch, rub your palms, feet together, rub your feet. And tucking knees in, rocking back and forth a few times along your spine lengthwise until you roll into your seat. And bring your palms to touch. Coming to this familiar posture from the very beginning. And we'll sing our long time sun song to finish, followed by one long sat nam. Inhale together. Exhale together. Inhale to sing. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Breathe it in and let it go. May we know the light that exists within us, indistinguishable, unique, and bright. Sat Nam.